All right, we've got a game. It's actually the second game, but the first one was cut out because it didn't get past British first turn. Tuesday bullet match number 2 underway. Yeah, first opponent just left after Russia went. Had a great Russian opening, but not really worth the recording. So we've got Kenneth and Herb Tarlick as the allies in question. So Kenneth doesn't realize that the game has started. It's not very conducive to bullet format to join and then leave. But there's still time. Would love to see how the Russians start. Well, still time. Russia doesn't have a whole lot to do on turn 1. There we go. Better move fast. Purchased 6 and 1. Interesting purchase. A little passive. Much more defensive. It looks like a standard 12-9. Let's see how it goes. Good start. Russia is quickly running out of time. Gotta commence battle a little faster than this. Alright, one above average in Ukraine. Pretty good start. Ooh. Pretty good. One above average in both regard. Although this is kind of a glacial pace. I'll give it to Russia this time, since their move is pretty much already done. But that's the last of the grace I'm going to give. Alright. Well, Germany will be belligerent, as per usual, until I'm punished for it. Start with 10. See if we can kill the destroyer. Yes, we can. Oh, lose sub. Unfortunate, but at least we got the destroyer. That means we want subs surviving in here. Oh! That is kind of piddly. That's even more piddly. Alright, threes, you gotta do a lot of work here. That's not a lot of work. Wow. Wow. It just keeps getting worse. Wow. Fighter. Okay. Oh my gosh. Lost one Big Newton. Clearing that. Not great. And now we're gonna lose the battleship. Yeesh. Painful. And 3 hitbacks in Ukraine. Oh my goodness. Well, that was downright painful. But we're still Germany. And we are still belligerent. The Allies definitely have an advantage after that. Let's see how they capitalize. I don't usually like the Russian infantry to sink gang. Sometimes I see it done, but it doesn't really accomplish much. Like, it's never really enough to threaten what remains in Anhui, and the next turn it just retreats anyway. British getting 3 Fig Newtons. Looking for some India play. We'll be taking over the Free Sea Zone 13. Ooh, that's a little risky. Fighters usually want it in 61 and then to retreat to Szechuan. Wow, bombing Berlin too. And going for New Guinea. And the sub. Okay. You got units, you're using units. And the damage is... one. Okay. We can manage that. No trouble in New Guinea. That is the warning. Gotta play a little quickly. Still plenty of time, though. Wow, no trouble in Borneo either. Allies are on a roll this opening salvo. Would be pretty heavily favored in this attack. Wow, not only heavily favored, how about perfect? Got 1 hit back, okay. This is a wash. My subs always defend alone. And this is sometimes a risky one, especially if you miss turn 1. Carrier and cruiser, I think, is like 75%. All right. He gets it. is quickly running out of time, though. Oh no, that's a mistake. You want to keep that dude in Burma. I got lots of things to fight, and one less fight will help a lot. Alright. Fighters will stay home in the UK. Well, alright. Gotta kill this, gotta take this back, which means this transport's used down in the south. We're gonna need a transport, fighter, bomber. Oh, reset that. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want 3 sections though. I want a Navy in 47. I want a Navy in 61. I need at least 1 transport. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to put sub fighter in there. Get you in here. 2 fighters. Artillery, infantry. I think a battleship. Carrier here. Send 3 into here. Get you guys rolling. Send 1 here. Put the cruiser in there as well. And the carrier can come back to 61 or 60 to support. Kind of want this destroyer down here though. One, two, three. Yeah, let's put the destroyer down here as well. Fully loaded aircraft carrier in 60 should be fine. Alright, let's roll it. Wow. Oh my god. It's very characteristic of this war. Okay. C'est la vie. Let me add a little bit of a disadvantage. See how losses are on the mainland. One loss. One loss. Two loss. Alright. Actually, you land on the carrier, put the extra carrier there, put the bomber here, and we'll entice with 3 fighters, since that's just good enough. And I don't know what we're going to do here. It's very unfortunate. But not the end of the world. $29, $30. Oh, I hate to see it. This was painful, but it's okay. We'll get it back. Very interested to see what the Americans do here. They kind of set it up as a KJF that can be a KGF. Fighters can always go after Germany. All right, yeah, KGF. A little bit of slowing action on Japan. Which I'll grant is a good slowing action when we miss everything in Borneo. It is pretty effective. America has no combats. Does not want to kill the sub. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Russia. This is the turn I really want to see. How Russia responds. Whether they go for the strafe in Ukraine or not. More aggressive purchase than the first turn. Reset that for Russia. And still trying to figure out how to respond to this opening. Is not going to attack anything. Okay. is instead going to try to defend West Russia. It's a good question if that's possible. 4, 5, 10, 15, 19, 23, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 against 23. Yeah, that's possible. But you kind of leave the British bomber out to dry. Ooh. Ooh. But if you don't add these guys, then we're telling a very different story. Interesting. All right. Well, time for some infantry. I also got to keep this transport. Just kind of funky. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll see how this goes. We can also go for this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10, 14, 18. It's probably better, though. Because it doesn't risk any planes. That's probably the entire combat, honestly. Alright, well, if there was ever a time to get good dice, this would be it. That was pretty good. Alright, now we're talking. Cleared it. Okay. Actually, these guys can stay there. You can come here. You get these guys forward. Put them there. Put infantry AA gun down here. Just to try to stop them. And that's it. One mistake can cost a lot. Uh-oh. I forgot I had that other match going. Oops. Now we have 2 matches. Commander. Alright. Need to reset that. Try to be efficient here. 12-9. You see we're continuing with the same dice as the other game. Alright, 1 below average, heading towards 2 below average. 2 below average. That's the kind of start you want to see. 3 is good. Great. It's okay. Opponent had a weak response. Oh, and then the bomber hits last second. That is a poor start. Very well. Let's see what you got. Raiders are scrambling to defend Moscow. Taking France. Okay. Gets the Navy in play. Did they skip Burma? They skipped Burma. How about that? Can't really punish it since I have to take Borneo back. But okay. Let's get a transport. You're coming in here, so that means you guys are going down south. We have one transport here. Probably put the destroyer battleship in 60, honestly. I don't have too much time to think about it. Or to another transport. 2 are going off, 2's there, so that's good on the transports. Let's get a complex. Alright, well, take 2. Crush these a lot. 13, 14. 14 is fine. You guys just destroy your way in. And you're just going to be transported in. Okay. Alright, Borneo. There we go. Good. We're on the doorstep. We'll put battleship, destroyer up there. And the sub. Carrier. Nope. Wait, yep. Let's do 2 here, 2 here. Let's get the tank going. You guys can come here, honestly. And you come here. And that's good enough. Yes. Reset that. Let's see how Commander's doing. Stack on Karelia. It's good for us. No stack on Ukraine. Went for Sea Zone 7, and it looks like they might have lost a plane in that. Yup. Nice. Love to see it. Went for... That's why they lost the planes, because they sent the extra sub down to 13. Never really a good idea. Purchased carrier. Oh my gosh. Carrier fighter. 5 dudes. Alright. Very well. Destroyer got to live, which is kind of cool. Okay. Not too worried about that. First, we'll go for a bomber strat. Since we can have the extra destroyer to help as well. Bomber here, you guys can help in that. Fortunately, we don't get into France this turn. We might, however, come in here. Since all the Fig Newtons are down in the south, set up a counter on it. Get these guys going, and that will be that. Nice. It's the big one we wanted to win. This will help the Americans out. Good enough. Continue flight down. You guys, yeah, you'll have to land there, honestly. Get you coming out. Let's put 2 fighters in here. Yeah, gotta move efficiently. Let's not forget you. Get you in play. 4 is fine. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 against 5 is fine. Actually, I am kind of scared. Let me put this fighter here. There you go, Japan. Something to mull on. Oops. Herb Tarlik has not moved since Japan's turn. Which does not bode well. Reset. Go down to 4 minutes. As we watch with bated breath. In the meantime, we can watch Commander play the Japanese. Ooh, is going for Pearl. It's typically a mistake when the British go for bomber strategy. So you don't really have the resources to deal with it. And sending this many out. Oh my gosh. And these two fighters are guaranteed dead. What do you purchase? 3 destroyers and 2 infantry. Oh my gosh. Alright. Definitely getting extra C. I believe that's going to be... No, still... minute to warning. This is a bit risky. Yunnan is also a little risky. See how it goes. Nope. Doing good. 2 losses, though. Painful. Shouldn't have any problems in 61. Yep. No losses in Onway. This is like a pure airstrike here on 53. Wow, and no losses either. Holy smokes. Alright, Herb, Tarlik. Kenneth will take your place, since you have not moved an inch. And Commander, still plenty of time on your end for movement and placement. Okay. Well, America's got some transport buying to do. Oops. And definitely need to wipe this stuff out. First and foremost. Oh, and Japan did fail in Burma, which is nice. This fighter has to land in Transjordan, otherwise we would definitely hit Yunnan here. Yeah. Alright, that's the only attack. It'll be nice if the carrier goes before the fighters. Never mind, we'll just wipe them all out first try. I think we'll keep the destroyer here, actually. They've got a fighter bomber sub, and a destroyer battleship is much more effective than just a battleship. Yeah. So we will lose one fighter for the exchange. Fighter has to come here. 4, 1, 1. Remember to move efficiently. That's good enough. The Ruskies just want dudes. Lots of dudes. So many dudes. I want to hit this. Definitely want to just take that. And we want that as well. Yeah. Cool. Let's see if we can get this. No, one more try. No. Alright, well. Unfortunate. 7 dice, no ones. Typically we get a good result there, but we can still hold them off at the pass. $13. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is plenty. Let's bring you in, you in. Keep the AA gun down there for the reinforcement. That is good enough. Over to Germany. Kenneth will get a notification, but we do have movement. Reset that. And they succeeded in Italy. Incredibly enough. Wow. They got past 4 infantry and an AA gun. Did they lose anything? Lost 1 dude. Alright. Very well. Wow, we're putting pretty much the entire Air Force in France. It's somewhat ill-advised. No respect for for aircraft. This is going to be an interesting Germany turn. Okay. And they're still figuring out where they want to attack. It's fine. See what Russia wants to do here. It's still a very aggressive purchase. Still somewhat ill-advised. Ooh, that is also very ill-advised. There's no hope in that attack. Oh my gosh, and they bombed Berlin again. Well, who knows? With the Allies' dice as it is, maybe they get it. But that's a lot of tanks and big Newtons to fight through, and not a lot of heavy metal. Oh, and there goes one of the Russian big Newtons to the AA gun. Uh-oh. This first round of combat. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh no. What happened? That's when they realized this was a huge mistake. They got 2 hits. And Germany got 3. Oh no. This was their attack. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually less than what we were expected, but still pretty devastating. Alright, yep. Well, that's why you gotta be a little more careful with the numbers in Russia. I mean, they had great dice. They're just a little too liberal with the units, the unit placement, especially in West Russia. It kind of fell apart. Because all of the Caucasus units were left in Caucasus and not in West Russia. Like if the Caucasus units were sent to West Russia, then that wouldn't have been a very good battle for Germany. Like even a single extra AA gun in there would have been pretty decent, but as it was, we kind of just rolled in. This was nice. Getting this is nice. This aircraft, though, is kind of doomed to a German counterattack. Reset that for a second. Japan got halted for a round or two, having to retake Borneo, but then there was no additional pressure really anywhere. The Allies just kind of left. So Japan is still marching ever slowly towards Russia. And they're up to the amount of transports that they want to be at. Alright. Well, that was a fun game. Let's see how we're doing against Commander. Alright. Give me one less minute. Germany came out into 13. Okay. Being bold now. I don't blame them. The Americans don't have a whole lot of navy. Looks like they blitzed Egypt. And just took the peripheries. Okay. Sure. Well, this turn, I think we'll go into 34. Let's get more aircraft. They do actually have quite a bit of firepower on the UK, which is annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can bring to bear against 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not guaranteed. Hmm. All right. Well, I'll let Americus figure that out. I got better things to do. This is probably going to be it, actually, honestly. It's a little sad. But we do have to be careful. These guys can start coming back now. Get this guy up here. Have him ready to do cool stuff. Keep this guy here. Be ready to do cool stuff. And that's it. Ooh, that's risky. It means an aircraft carrier is going to have to end up in 37 or 35. Which will be the end of that carrier. He is going after 53. It's a bit of a risky attack. Purchased another carrier. Fighter and 2 dudes. Interesting. Oh wow, no problem in 53. Got all of them first try, 1 hit back. It's not great. Canceled 31. That was smart. Good timing, though. Okay. Well, America's got a big attack to do. Let's get a sub. Transport. Fighter. Carrier. Dude. Kind of weird, but we gotta do what we gotta do. And we gotta get rid of this German fleet before they have a chance to hit or British. We need 5 hits. 1, 2, 3. Or 5. Very good. What do they have in terms of air power? 1, 2, 3. We don't need the bomber. I'd rather have the fleet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is fine. Just stage. You have to land here, unfortunately. The bomber can hit 12, which I'm not really enjoying the prospect of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, those transports should be fine. All right. And we put a sub in 56 now, since 13 was white. And the Russians need more guys. I'm gonna take one more stab at this. Wow, there's like almost no Germans on our front. Let's do 2 dudes, an artillery, and a fighter, 2 dudes, and then just stack this. Great. Oh, but that's okay. It's okay to have bad dice when your opponent has worse. Far East, one more chance at glory. Yes. Oh. At least we got it. And then the peripheries. Okay, prospects are good. Got it. Nice. Bellow. Got it. Good hitbacks, though. Alright. Just bring the fighters back here. Should be fine. Move you guys forward. Call that a day. Yep. Well. Awesome income. See how Germany wants to respond. Nine dudes in a plane. Very well. I wouldn't risk a bomber for a caucus bombing. I can just build in Moscow. Seems like needless risk. Oh, but got 6. No trouble in Egypt. One loss in Bellow. Okay. No, the Russians have a field day. What delicious income. All right. Well, wow, lots to do. Let's get 1 sub. Fighter bomber. Save 3. Gotta hit you. Gotta hit you. And kind of want to hit you. Retreat him back. Destroyer's coming here. You guys are going there. Could probably get away with 1 more bomber coming here. In which case, this fighter can come here, because the carrier is going to come to 37 anyway. Yeah. Alright, let's try it like this. Good attack. Nice. East Indies is in our control. Burma is secure. And the Germans are routed from Egypt. Very good. Oops. Put the destroyer in 36, cruiser in 37. Put the subs in 35. Fighter there. Bring you in Moscow. Call that a day. And instant on the purchase. 3 bombers. Wow. Wants to clear the fleet. Does not want to clear the fleet. Just going for the easy prey. It's good for the British. Getting a hit back here would be awesome. Nice. Now if they want to prevent an attack on 61, they got to put a destroyer in 36. Uh-oh. Slight mistake. That fighter's got 0 movement left. Because it came from Wake Island. Means an aircraft carrier's got to go to 36 now. And that is going to be another carrier gone. And that's going to be it for this war. Wow. What a game. Yeah. I mean, Germany had a quasi-decent threat on Britain coming out to Sea Zone 13. Kind of forced the Americans to take the battle. We were pretty favored to take it, but if we didn't, there's decent things Germany could do. I mean, in an emergency, the Americans could have shuttled over 4 guys and maybe a surviving fighter from 13, and then Britain would have held, but it would have set us back a couple turns, 2 turns at least, which would have been nice for Germany, but that is not the case. And Japan, I mean, this was kind of always going to happen after going after Pearl. You don't have enough sea units to deal with it. There's just way too much power here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And Japan can hold a sea zone with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 16 beats 11. So, yep. We're going to get Borneo next, too, which would have been fun. Build a complex here. All while Russia runs rampant on all of this. And fight back the dregs of remaining Japanese ground units. Alright. Good game, Commander. Was a fun one. Got a couple games in. So that was pretty neat. That'll wrap up the Tuesday bullet match. I'll see you guys in the Wednesday bullet match. So yeah.